if anyone's there. No one here? Oh boy. Oh. All right. Mm. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, she's gonna bitch about that one. I can edit it.
channel of Lake Powell. It's going to be in between Warm Creek, then further up there is towards Padre Bay. But you can see the lines of when the lake has fluctuated over time. And that's a zebra mussel line. All of that is just dried up mussels. 170 feet from full pool. So from lake level all the way up. And the reason it's dropping right now is simple. More water is leaving Lake Powell than coming in. So the level keeps going down. And this year, the rivers feeding the lake are below average. The annual runoff will be less than the annual release from Glen Canyon Dam. Some of you guys might recognize this spot. There was a viral video that came out a couple years ago with a rock fall that happened. Maybe I can show it here on the clip.
That's a lot of rock moving.
Yeah, that thing's huge. That would have been scary as hell.
130 right here.
You'd have been screwed if that boat was right here.
Oh yeah, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
You'd be done for.
Yeah.
That chunk is ready to fall.
Right over
here. That little column is all that's holding that up.
That right
see
there.
It?
Oh yeah, it is about to fall. You can see it right over here.
That's ready to go.
Really?
Holy cow, that's sketchy right there.
Let's get closer.
Yeah, we're close enough. We're about as close as I want to get to that rock.
Sure.
Those are already fallen.
Yeah, so that was from that video a couple years ago. That Wheeler survey photo, I'll put it up on the screen here. We need to go up on top of the hill and see if we could find the rematch spot. But yeah, there's two photos there. One over here, and I think one facing downstream. So it kind of give us an idea of how much water is still in the lake right now. I haven't been to Warm Creek in a while either. It's been a couple years.
It's been quite a while.
I guess everybody bypasses it, goes through the main channel, and goes up lake.
You can see rock on the right sticking out of the water.
Oh yeah, right over there, huh? They got a buoy marking it.
Right where it says Warm Creek entrance.
Yeah, huh?
Wow.
It is a channel.
Says it's 100 feet deep right here.
Oh yeah, so it drops off into canyon.
Yeah, 64 now.
Okay.
58, we're coming up.
Oh, it's a little rocky.
Well, all right. Box anchor.
That's cool.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, shouldn't be floating away. We're on a mission to find the Wheeler survey photos, 1872, Glen Canyon. We're gonna go look for it, but there's a cave over here. All of this would be tumbleweed, huh?
All this is tumbleweeds.
About to grow.
Everything that's green is tumbleweeds. There's nothing else here.
That's the first thing to grow out here. This is where I'd be staying the night. Even if we were camping, I'd probably sleep in here, as long as there's no bat poop. Oh, this is where the fish would be, huh, if it was underwater?
Oh, the fish would love this.
Yeah?
It is a good spot for camping, though.
Yeah, I'd pass out in here. It looks like there's no bat poop, so I'm cool with that.
No.
Yeah, look at this thing, huh?
It holds the buoy, I believe. For
this right here, huh? Oh,
yeah,
no,
that holds the buoy for the channel to mark. That's been here for a long time.
Yeah,
look at the rust. It's been here so long. You can see where the chain's been.
Oh, rubbing on it.
Yeah, rubbing it right there.
Yeah, that makes sense. Ain't no houseboater, I don't think, is going to bring this.
No, that's the channel marker. And if you look, we're almost centerish of the mouth of Warm Creek back in the day.
That makes sense.
Very cool.
That makes sense.
Here's the drink that flushes the sugar out of your veins and makes poor circulation disappear without relying on endless pills. This will probably be the last time I ever share.
Right on.
Probably up here, right?
Yes.
Wait, what'd you find? Oh, a hole? Do I think that's natural?
Is that natural made?
No, I think that's a drill hole.
That's a drill hole.
Yeah, the rebar.
It can fall. You can jump off and stab your boat.
Yeah, then you're bleeding out. You're bleeding to death after that. Campsite right here.
Pool days.
Up here is when the lake was a lot higher, obviously.
Obviously.
80s, 90s?
Had to have been.
Yeah, most definitely.
At least 90s, because across is, like you said, the Tamarack line.
It's interesting. The campsite still.
Yeah.
That's a big fire pit.
It's a big fire pit, and they're protected from the wind.
Yeah.
They had a nice little area.
Smart spot.
And I imagine it wasn't washed out. There's probably a flat spot right here for the tent or something.
Someone shooting?
That's clay pigeon.
Huh. Someone shooting shotguns out here, huh?
I believe it back in the day. Oh, money. Penny.
No. No, can't see nothing.
That's why I was saying we need to check this beach, because if you look at this beach right here, you know everybody pulled up right here.
Yeah, it's a good spot, to be honest.
Yes, you find diamond rings, all kinds of stuff, potentially.
That's what everybody says. They say bring a metal detector.
It's illegal on the lake.
Park Service don't like metal detecting.
No, for some reason, which is Which is silly because you're going to find, and I can understand like Gettysburg,
Yeah.
because they don't want you digging up musket balls
Yeah.
and, you know, stuff like metals, stuff like that. But here, most you're going to find is trash.
Yeah.
Is houseboat trash, like pennies.
I guess you could recycle some metal if you want to take it all the way back, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
Not anybody wants to do that. You can see the white calcium deposit right there, right in the center. So this is the full pool line. The Tamaris pretty much show the spot. But if the lake was full, this would be all water, starting pretty much right here all the way down. But that's what we got right now. Inside of the canyon, inside of the little channel in the canyon. Then there's the main channel going up where we started the video. Right over there.
I have to walk around and see where it goes for a little bit. If it comes in.
So we're talking about those guys on horseback in 1872. They most likely followed this ridge line up and stayed here. And that looks like a freaking ski.
It's a ski boot.
For your foot?
Yeah, it's a part of a ski boot for a slalom or a...
That's crazy. So we're pretty much right at high water mark. Then over here, if we keep going, is the entrance to Warm Creek. Right there. Okay, this is starting to look familiar with that photograph. Let's see if we can match it up. So the best way to look, you can see Tower Butte right there.
Yep.
But then this right here, it's right there.
Yes.
Then it would drop down. You can see the cliff right here. So I just don't know if they were probably a little bit higher up.
This is the bariatric gelatin bedtime recipe that took me from 198 to 147 in just weeks. It's natural, simple.
I think this is it. 2026 versus 1872.
Amazing.
That is amazing.
So that's the spot, you think, huh?
We're very close to the spot where they had to be. Somewhere.
Wheeler survey was up here. I think Timothy O'Sullivan was up here, right at this spot.
Up maybe.
They could have been up higher. Who knows? But like I said, they're probably following the ridge line.
San Juan's on the other side of Navajo.
It is. So in the map of the San Juan, but they didn't realize this is Warm Creek, which I don't know if it was named that, but then the Colorado River. Back in the 1870s, survey teams came through here. They were mapping this land before it was flooded. They took photos in these canyons over 150 years ago.
Have to come down and over.
So they were probably on horses, so they're going to definitely be over here. They're not going to go down.
Yeah, they're not going to hit this.
They probably stayed on this ridge line that we're on right now.
I believe. I'm not positive, but
I don't think any of us are positive unless we read the notes.
True.
See if they had journals, but I don't have their journals. They probably had journals. A lot of those guys in the 1800s.
That's true.
Did.
Ooh, look at that chunk. Look at how yellow that is.
What? Keep finding stuff up here, man.
Yeah, there's all kinds of yellow rocks. I don't know if that's uranium. No, that's sandstone.
Oh, here's high water mark. Right here. You can see the shells again.
Yep.
So, full pool.
Wow.
About right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Full pool, and this is Lake Powell 2026. We're almost in April, a couple days. But we just did the Wheeler survey photo right up there. Then we're going to see if we can find the other spot where they took a photo back in 1872. Damn, we were just looking for trash, and look at this. That's bad. That's Miller Lite and Shasta and some piss bottles. Miller Lite and some Shasta. Pretty bad, dude. I really wish we had a trash bag with us.
It's where the houseboats park. You can see the nice beach.
Well, they have a houseboat. They should be able to take the trash with them.
You would think.
Houseboat's not a problem. It's not like you're packing it out in a backpack. So you think it was, huh? A trail right up there?
I believe that little
That's
spot
where they came down.
We were, yeah. You can see our tracks to the right and down.
Yeah. We're out on the point now. We're trying to find where the photographer, I don't know if it was William Bell or Timothy O'Sullivan. I think it was an O'Sullivan photograph from 1872. But this is downstream towards Antelope Point, going upstream towards Padre Bay. Then this is the Warm Creek Canyon, where the canyon's mouth was, right here. Then boom, it hits the Colorado. I think this is going to be a badass rematch. Here we go. These photographs were taken in 1872, and this is the same place today. The canyon hasn't changed, only the water has.
And there's nothing but us here.
Yeah.
There's no houseboat. There's no lake.
No.
There's no pontoon. It's nothing.
The Wheeler survey, they came out here, and I think they went further up into Glen Canyon towards the San Juan River. But yeah, no, it would have been just them out here. I don't know how many guys it was.
That's sketchy.
Timothy O'Sullivan, dude
Right.
from Ireland.
Obviously,
He was
two
a
of them,
photographer.
because
Yeah.
the photographer and the dude standing there.
Yeah, so this is after John Wesley Powell in
Wow.
1869. That was his first one. Then 1871, 1872 was the second one, I think.
Okay.
I mix it up.
So
'cause
yeah, they came
it's
right
kinda
down
weird.
here. Powell
Powell's
came right
survey.
through here,
Powell's
yeah.
survey went all the way from up towards the canyon, down below. So Powell's men. Then they went down. Then further
Wow.
down towards Lee's Ferry, then the Grand Canyon.
They're like, okay, we'll
Well,
go
they
down
went
there.
all over. They were taking photographs of native tribes. They were just seeing what's beyond the 100th meridian, which was the Wild West pretty much back then. Houseboat coming in right there. Oh, that was badass to find that spot. The Wheeler survey. Really crazy. Right over there. Main channel. But yeah, hope you guys are enjoying. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying the video. If not, all good. No worries. But out here showing you guys the sights. Ooh, crack kills. This is Pride Rock from what is that movie? Lion King?
Yeah, it's a chunk of a skag. It's a
Oh,
skag.
it is. Yeah,
It's
from
the
a
bottom
boat.
of someone's boat.
So they hit bottom
Yep, right here somewhere they dragged it.
right on
Bing.
dirt. You think it really broke it off from dirt?
I doubt it. They probably hit the rock over there. As they're ripping through, they hit the rock right there and it fell off.
That's interesting.
That is a skag to a bottom of a motor.
Yes, it is. That's metal. That's crazy. Another block, huh? Oh yeah, look at the mud, dude. Oh my god. Yep, that's what it is. Nice.
Yeah, that's a chain. That's a buoy. It's a buoy marker.
That looks so nasty.
It is. Yeah, there's the hook right there.
Chain still on there?
Yep, there's a shackle.
Oh yeah. So
There's
that's
a shackle right there to hook it. So it would float right here.
Park Service knows where these are, then they come out
I
here?
assume they know where, used to know where they are.
Yeah. Well, obviously
Oh.
they're not using this one.
That stuff stinks.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, it smells good.
How much would you pay to put that on your face at a spa?
Nothing. But
Isn't that-
the
isn't that
rich
good
people
stuff?
do.
Isn't that good stuff right there? Ooh, yeah, dude, that smells like ass.
Smells like ass. Smells like sewage and
Yeah.
like raw dirt.
So there's the other one right there. Then there's
There's
other
another
one
one
right
there, yeah, and then the one back up over there. See,
Huh? So they just strategically put these here for the buoys.
to mark maybe frickin' the channel or who knows what.
Sure.
They could have been marking the rocks,
Maybe.
like shallow water.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
We'll undo it. There we go.
What we're seeing now is the lake pulling back into the main channel of the Colorado River. It looks dramatic because everything here is steep. Right now, Lake Powell is only about 23% of full capacity and falling. If you want to see how it keeps changing, follow along. The lake is going to keep dropping, and I'll be here to show you what that looks like.
If your belly looks like this, your chest looks like this, and your back looks like this Monday, April 6th, we start the Chair Tai Chi Challenge for beginners.
Build strength and lose up to 45 pounds of belly fat with just 7 minutes a day. In 1 week, you'll feel it. In 2 weeks, you'll see it. In 1 month, your wife won't believe the results. All you have to do is open the app and follow along. You in? Disappear for a month. On Monday, we're starting the Chair Tai Chi Challenge for men over 50. Just 7 minutes a day to boost your senior energy. Get your principal guide now.
You will never get old if you do this Chair Tai Chi daily. This program is really simple, so every man over 50 can easily start and feel the difference in their body in just 1 month. Here's what usually happens when a guy starts Chair Tai Chi. After 7 days, he feels it. After 2 weeks, he notices changes in the mirror. And after 5 to 6 weeks, everyone in his life is completely shocked by his transformation. If your goal is to just look strong, the gym will do that. But if your goal is to actually be strong, balanced, centered, and support long-term health and longevity, that's Chair Tai Chi. Here's why guys stick with chair Tai Chi. It's gentle, it works, and you don't need to be in shape to start. Guys over 220 can start tomorrow and make progress within a couple of weeks. So I ask you, what are you waiting for? Click the link and join us.
Oh, yeah. Stomach grizzle. right. All right. Oh, I got it magnified too much. Couldn't see you. Good evening. I had to edit it. I had the Ralph and Leslie show. Oh, I had this all set to go.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
How'd
just
your
by
day
thinking
go?
about it. Meet Base 44,
Oh,
a complete
well.
AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape. The modern flush and toilet is a device.
All right. Let's see if we can do this. Forced a no. Oh. Well, I hope it gets better. They make a nice what would you call it? Picture. Oh man. You know what I'm talking about.
That's easy to take for granted, but if you consider the alternatives, you'd probably be glad of its existence. Perhaps to the point where, as a general rule of thumb, any country without flushing toilets as standard is on your no-travel list. That might not necessarily mean you're a spoiled, privileged posho.
I couldn't
Even
believe
a
how
rugged
many
survivalist
people would
who's
come
defaced
complaining
nature's
to me
splendor
about
countless
Vault
times
Toilet.
might come to the conclusion
Don't
that a
look
place where
down.
flushing
Sit
toilets
on
are
the
not
thing,
widely
take your
available
shit, and get up.
probably has a wider array of problems you may not wish to immerse yourself in. But until the mid-19th century, when they first became popular, everywhere in the world were places where flushing toilets were not widely available. People will generally survive just fine without this majestic invention, but sometimes its absence did indeed lead to other problems. Perhaps the worst, most diabolical toilet-related incident in history occurred in 1184 in the German city of Erfurt. At this time, Germany was part of the Holy Roman Empire, ruled over by Emperor Frederick Barbarossa. A few years before the toilet incident, Frederick's cousin and ally, Henry the Lion, was one of the most powerful German princes of his time, ruling a vast territory across Germany and beyond. However, by 1180, Frederick and Henry had fallen out, and Frederick had Henry stripped of his lands. They were fragmented and divided among various rulers, causing instability in parts of the empire as nobles bickered over who got what, questioning each other's authority to rule over Henry's old lands. Two of these rivals were Landgrave Louis III of Thuringia and Archbishop Conrad of Wittelsbach. Their dispute over the lands continued for years until Emperor Frederick had to get involved in 1184. Frederick ordered his 18-year-old son, Henry VI, King of Germany, to mediate the situation, which must have been a very pressing and important issue indeed, because King Henry supposedly had to divert a military campaign from Poland to the German city of Erfurt. I swear this is leading to the toilet. Here, Henry convened a meeting with Louis and Conrad and about 100 other local nobles, bishops, and prominent citizens. In a two-story building near Erfurt Cathedral, the assembly gathered on the upper floor to discuss land disputes and hopefully settle the argument between Louis and Conrad. However, while the nobles were fraternizing before the meeting officially began, the upper floor's wooden support beams, which were rotten mountain gave way, sending the floor and the crowd standing on it plummeting below. On the lower floor, the impact of people and debris was enough to cause another collapse, and some victims fell again. But if there were only 2 floors, where did they go after the second collapse? That would be the shit cellar. You see, this building featured the advanced medieval waste management system that is the pit latrine, also known as the shit in the hole. The latrine led to a cesspit of waste, which some genius had apparently designed to sit under the wooden floor of this building in Erfurt, resulting in the nobles literally falling into a pit of shit. Approximately 60 nobles were killed in this incident, either by the impact of the fall, or in the crush of debris and bodies, or by way of drowning in human waste. King Henry and Archbishop Conrad survived by clinging to a stone window alcove in which they had been chatting before the disaster. They held on until they were rescued with ladders. Louis III also survived, although he had fallen in the collapse. In the aftermath of the event, King Henry is said to have left Erfurt to resume his military campaign, leaving the dispute between Conrad and Louis unresolved. It's unknown how this issue was further addressed, if at all. In fact, the impact of this event is not very well documented, although we can only assume with the recovery of bodies submerged in the cesspit, the death of so many nobles and the necessary passing on of their estates, that the aftermath of the Erfurt latrine disaster was an incredibly messy one, both literally and metaphorically. What's the lesson here? Well, there isn't one, really. Don't dig a pit for a toilet, put a wooden floor above it, and hold a massive party on it, I guess. But you probably weren't ever going to do that anyway. If you liked this video, I've made many more, which you can watch. You have my permission. And you can subscribe to see more in the future, and join the channel membership to support me monetarily. Until next time, stay safe. That might not necessarily mean you're a spoiled, privileged posho, even a rote. 2 of these rivals were Landgrave Louis the
Hope
Third.
that put a smile on your
2 of
face.
these rivals were Landgrave. 2 of these, because King Henry supposedly had to divert a military campaign. Fuck you. Here, Henry convened a meeting with Louis and Conrad. Here, Henry convened a meeting with Louis. Don't dig a pit for a toilet, put a wooden floor above it, and hold a massive party on it, I guess. But you probably weren't ever going to do that anyway.
All right. All right. All right. You want to keep going? You fall asleep? All right. Yeah. Ah. Another aircraft shot down by Iran. I didn't see this one. What are they doing now?
Reports radar systems belonging to the United States in the region and the Israeli enemy. In the statement, they said that the attack was carried out using ballistic missiles and attack drones and targeted U.S. and Israeli radar systems and naval equipment. The Guard statement also explained that in the first part of the naval operation, the U.S. amphibious assault ship assembly point, LCU, in the port of Shuwaikh was destroyed using ballistic missiles. It was also announced that the long-range three-dimensional airborne early warning radar AR-327 was destroyed in the Jabal al-Dukhan in Bahrain. Now, the United States, by the way, it's still attacking Iran from some of these Arab countries who are condemning Iran for attacking them, according to them, for no reason and breaching their sovereignty. There were multiple videos published today about the United States targeting Iran from Kuwait and from other Arab countries too. Strikes against bases on the side of Israel. The statement indicated that the Aerospace Force of the Revolutionary Guard launched 2 ballistic missiles that destroyed the Ramat David airbase southeast of Haifa, which hosts squadrons of F-16 fighter jets. They added that the same force, part of the fire and fire attack, they targeted more than 50 points in Tel Aviv and other areas within the Israeli entity using Khorramshahr 4 multi-warhead missiles.
Says $4.25 a gallon. Florida.
This is the first time that I heard them mentioning F-35, by the way. Earlier today, the Revolutionary Guard announced that they shot down another F-35 fighter jet over the skies of central Tehran, belonging to Laken Heath Squadron. But then again, the HQ, this was probably earlier, because the HQ afterwards said that they just targeted the fighter jet.
We're just getting out of home heating oil here.
The type of fighter jet that they took down.
Although some people burn home heating oil to heat their hot water.
92nd wave, excuse me. How about the 93rd wave? What did they do on the 93rd wave? The 93rd wave was in coordination with the Islamic Resistance. The IRGC and the Islamic Resistance carried out this wave, and it was dedicated to Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah and Sheikh Ahmad Yassin. Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah is the previous martyr, late martyr of the Hezbollah, the Secretary General, who was assassinated. And Sheikh Ahmad Yassin was the spiritual leader of the Islamic Resistance Movement, Hamas, that Israel also assassinated in the early 2000s. And all of these dedications coming from the IRGC indicate that this attack and this war of Iran is universal. I mean, they've been dedicating them for the Epstein victims, for all sorts of different types of course, people and martyrs and figures, which indicates how universal this battle is, literally between evil and good, but not the evil that we were told was evil, and not the good that we were told was good. As a matter of fact, the absolute opposite. Now, what happened in this wave? The attacks targeted assembly and combat support centers in the Israeli occupation army in the areas of the Western Galilee, Haifa, Kafr Kana, and the Krayot, noting that these sites were subjected to precise strikes. The Guard dedicated the 93rd wave again to the same people who spoke about, Nasrallah and Yassin. They added that this wave was carried as part of the joint operation with the Islamic Resistance of Lebanon using a combination of long-range.
Imagine learning that in school.
The Talon T787 is a dual motor.
This is a new advertisement.
Electric bike, according to the spec sheet here. Going into headwind, we can hit about 33. And the list price isn't really so bad, $13.99. And I have a coupon code linked below the video for an extra $100 off. And looking at the spec sheet, it does look like you get a decent bang for the buck. But is it actually any good? Let's check it out and find out. Here's what it looks like when you get out of the box. And as you can see, it is dual battery. The top battery says Talon, so does the bottom one. Both of them are the same size. You get a switch on both. Bottom one is 748.8 watt hours, 48 volt battery. And the top one also has a switch, the exact same capacity as the bottom one. It is a dual motor e-bike. The front motor is rated for 750 watts nominal power, 1500 watts peak. So you get another one of those same motors on the rear as well. And One of the standout features on this bike is the purple brake calipers. It is hydraulic brakes with a 180 millimeter rotor, same exact brake rotor on front. And here's a look at the tread on these tires. Looks great for street riding. I have not seen this brand tire yet. They are 20x4s, comes with a set of plastic pedals as well as passenger pegs to carry a passenger. And there is a mount up here to put a passenger seat on this bike. For pedaling, we do have 7 gears, Shimano TZ derailleur with a guard, and of course pedaling is optional because we have a quarter twist throttle on our ergonomic grip, 7-speed shifter, and here's a look at the hydraulic brake levers, how to control your pedal assist, signals, lights, horn, and we'll power it up in just a minute after we drop the batteries on, which you can run this bike with either dual battery or single battery. When it comes time to charge them, they give you one charger. It is a 109 watt charger, 2 amp. So each of those batteries would take about 7 hours to charge. If you want to get a second charger, it is the typical barrel style connector, and they do give us a manual. I think we could figure it out. Let's power this thing on. So it does have NFC unlock. You just throw the chip right up here, opens up your screen, which is a color screen. 5 levels of pedal assist, typical stuff here. We do get voltage of the battery as well as current output, so we can see how much power this thing is pushing. It's got a light on front, lighting up the tail end box, as well as turn signals and a horn, which the horn is pretty darn loud. Signals are activated on the rear. You do get a brake light when you grab the brake lever. Here's a look at the light when it's off and when it's on. And it is full suspension. Here's a look at how the rear shock performs. It's like a dual coil shock. Very basic suspension, medium on the firmness, and it does have a dual crown fork on front with the triple clamps. Quite a basic front shock, as you would expect at this price point. No sort of adjustments on either of the stanchions. You could firm up the shock on the rear. Just got to turn that thing. And here's a look at the seat. And all that weighs around 111 pounds with both batteries. Here's what a 6'5" rider looks like hopping aboard the tail end, and what my pedal stroke would look like on this non-adjustable seat. These size 14 shoes just barely clear those passenger pegs. So what do you say? We get this thing out for a rip. All right, dudes, that's from the tail end. T787 through the tail. Happy circuit and see how this bike performs and what kind of battery we have remaining at the end of the ride. Of course, I did top off both of those batteries. We'll unlock it with the NFC. So we are on a full charge, 55.4 volts. And the bottom side of the display does have a standard USB port, so if you need to charge your BlackBerry or plug your Windows 95 mouse in, the tail end bike has you. We're going to give it a rip up the 20% grade, see what it can do. I did discover that to turn on dual motor, you hold the plus button for about 2 seconds, that lights up. Pedal says 5, full throttle, ready to go with a 200-pound rider. And obviously with the dual motor, plenty of torque to pull us up. So first impressions on this bike, it's back to the basics, baby. We don't have any complicated apps, just a simple moped-style e-bike, 2 batteries, 2 motors, 48 volts, nothing crazy, and the price is affordable. So on dual motor, let's give this an acceleration run, a 200-pound rider. Dual motor, ready to go. 10 and 20. So respectably quick dual motor e-bike. Going around the turn on full blast, it actually puts the power down pretty good. So the front wheel doesn't like totally spin out on you, which can be a problem on some of these dual motor e-bikes. See how it does on single motor acceleration. So pedal assist 5, a lot more gentle when you have it on just rear motor, as you can see here. So you don't need to get out here and rip it on the highest dual motor setting right away. But when you are ready for the dual motor, just hold that plus button and it'll activate and you're ready to rock and roll. And right out of the box, there's nothing you need to do to unlock the top speed on this thing. You can already go over 30 with throttle only, no problem. So let's see what it can do. It does have full suspension, and we got enough power in this that we can get out here and get rolling with traffic just a little bit. Suspension is basic. It is working riding out here on relatively smooth pavement. Going into headwind, we can hit about 33 with a 200-pound rider. And there are turn signals on the rear. 2 tiny little turn signals down there. So I'm dual motor with a little bit of tailwind. Let's see what the absolute top speed is.
Even a place for a license plate? Well, some states making you get a license for these?
Right at about 33 miles an hour, which typically on 48 volts, that's about the most we get. But if you had a lighter rider, you might be able to get 1 or 2 more miles an hour out of it. They say 38 peak, maybe going down a hill. But with the dual motor system, it doesn't matter if I'm going into headwind or a tailwind. Either direction,
Yeah.
it's got enough power to hold us at 32. And if you're new to e-bikes, I know what you're thinking. Sure, you could pedal to go a little faster. Well, let's see about that, bro. Totally ghost pedaling on 7th gear at 30. Ghost pedaling means you can't actually keep up with how fast you'd have to rotate the pedals to apply tension to the chain. See how this dual motor handles these short street tires on the 20-inch wheels feels quite nimble. Hitting the slalom just fine. It's actually a pretty fun, playful bike compared to some of these real heavy bikes. This one does weigh about 110-ish pounds, but with the short wheels, it feels fairly playful. So for street riding, despite the rear suspension being quite basic, I do appreciate it does exist. It rides quite nice on the street, much nicer than if there was no suspension at all. But let's try this thing just for a little bit of off-roading here, and right away you can feel the suspension on this bike is rather harsh, I would call it, for some off-road riding, as all of your weight sits basically over the rear suspension. Much better than if there was no suspension on it. But personally, I'm not going to be riding this thing off-road much, but if you are younger, maybe you don't really mind the impacts, but the suspension does exist. And until now, I have not tried pedaling this bike. Let's give it a go. So it is a cadence sensor. Ooh, and whoa, yeah. Pedaling will give you all the power when you have a pedal assist 5, as though you just floored it. But on pedal assist
Ain't that something?
we have 7 gears. Pedal assist 1 will give you about 5-6 miles an hour. Pedal assist 2 jumps you straight up to 11. So basically you get 5 speed tiers. It's a very basic system. It does not measure how hard you're pressing on the pedals at all. Just as long as you're rotating them, it'll give you power based on the pedal assist
Ain't
level.
that something?
Let's try throttle on pedal assist 2. So that gives you the same thing as though you are pedaling it. So mode number 3 at about 17-18 miles an hour is where it cuts you off, and that's about as fast as I can pedal on gear number 7, and my knees are popping up about over the handlebars. Rider height here is 6'5".
All right. Imagine writing backwards and in cursive with no audio. The hell's going on? I like that. I really do. How? What's going on, man? No audio. Oh, what the fudge? Says the speaker's working. Yeah. We lose audio on our machine?
Just target the fighter
I guess not.
really naming
That was his.
with the Lebanese resistance. Let's have a look at this, and we'll go through some of the videos.
Oh, they're attacking the
as well.
Lebanese
The Islamic
now.
resistance in Lebanon, they targeted or sniped 2 occupation soldiers in southern Lebanon and struck their
Unbelievable.
gatherings for an operation they carried out several
You
days
wanted
back.
some boom, boom, boom. Let's see if we can get you some. Yeah.
Shrink investigations can take up to 9 hours to resolve, slowing everything down and allowing loss to fester. Instead of closing cases, loss prevention teams are stuck scrubbing footage just to get started. The result? Incidents thrive when
Boom!
So that was one of the videos of the Lebanese resistance. And they also, of course, had multiple other operations during the day, targeting infrastructure with a barrage of missiles, and alongside, well, dozens of operations. I mean, the Lebanese resistance, like endless operations throughout the day, whether it's targeting troops gathering very strategic locations in the genocide state, and the impact is very intense. Now, there was also a significant amount of destruction coming from the attacks that both Iran and the Lebanese resistance landed on the genocide state today. One of these videos showed the damage in the Tel Aviv area, as we can see here. So the Iranian missiles are causing severe damage in these landings, and there was also smoke rising in the northern part of occupied Palestine.
That fits your fancy? No? Do you want to send it to me? You want me to look for it? Oh, lady, lady, lady. She's a mighty dog. No, but if you got it, we can play it. If not, we're going to keep going on these Epstein cover-up bullshit, murder, atrocities. This machine working so fucking slow, man. Laura Farm's going to spend money. Bondi's fired. Bondi's betrayal. 4 aircraft loss in one day. El Mirage tomorrow. Oh, that's 2005. You get the bouncy boob thing. And I'll get this for now. We'll keep on rolling.
Nicotine products can cause acne and clogged pores. Don't get side affected. Get the facts.
What is it? Maine spending more money. I don't know what the fuck that was even about.
Stake on what's set to be the biggest IPO ever, starting with just
Oh,
$500.
yeah.
Everybody's talking about Elon Musk's.
I am too.
Good day, this is Dimitri Lascaris coming to you from Kanya, Crete, in southern Greece on April 3rd, 2026 for Reason to Resist. I arrived here last night in Kanya from Athens after having undertaken a long and quite tiring journey from the Strait of Hormuz and the Iranian city on the Strait of Hormuz, Bandar Abbas. And the way we got back to Turkey and the way I eventually arrived in Greece was We took a 22-hour train ride from Bandar Abbas to Tehran. First time I'd ever been on an Iranian train. It was functional. It was a decent train ride, but I wouldn't say it was the lap of luxury. And then promptly upon our arrival in Tehran, we took a bus from Tehran to the Turkish border. That was, I think, about another 12 hours. And we passed through customs on the Turkish and Iranian sides quite easily late at night. And then took a taxi from the Turkish border, a 1-hour taxi ride to the city of Van in eastern Turkey, a predominantly Kurdish city with a small Turkic population and a significant Iranian population, I'm told. And part of whose reason for being there is to help circumvent these criminal sanctions that have been imposed upon the Islamic Republic by Western countries. But that's another story, and I don't have enough detail to really get into all of that. Needless to say, by the end of this trip, I was a mess because we hardly slept at all during the trip. You probably see it on my face. I probably have aged a good number of years during the past 11 days, partly because the schedule was very grueling. But to be perfectly frank about it, I really didn't want to sleep. Even when I had an opportunity to spend a few hours in a hotel room, I spent half the time awake and just trying to absorb as much information as I could while I was in the country and share as much of it with the outside world. Because from my perspective, this war against this amazing country, for which I've developed tremendous respect and admiration, it is the most consequential war of our lifetime, and it was a privilege.
I don't consider it a war. Okay. Bara, she is. Iran. Custom outraged. I think that's the one.
And that's the last video they did because Chick-fil-A fired everybody in this video.
All right. All right. Try it again.
And that's perfectly fine because they weren't doing their job. They were making TikToks, shaking titties. I don't know what the dude was doing, but it wasn't his job. Chick-fil-A holds himself to a standard. I don't know about their other fast food restaurants. You do this dumb shit at McDonald's, but Chick-fil-A is a little bit different.
Chick-fil-A has like no tolerance for any type of blacktivity whatsoever.
Well, shit, lady. But
What's
nobody,
blacktivity?
and I mean nobody, has tolerance for blacktivity. That shit is now considered fatigue, exhaustion. Motherfuckers is tired.
The fact they all got fired. Chick-fil-A is super conservative, super alt-right, religious.
Yes, they're religious, but they're not conservative. They just hold themselves to a higher standard. So let me get this straight. You're telling me that you're mad at Chick-fil-A because they fire people for not doing their job.
They don't want you having colors. They don't want you having piercings. They don't want you having tattoos that are showable. Like, and they don't tolerate under any circumstance any blacktivity.
I've had enough of you talking
What's
about
blacktivity?
They want you to work. Give good service, company standards. You actually have a problem with following the rules.
They don't want you doing anything outside of working at Chick-fil-A, okay? Even if you're working to make the company look better, they don't want you to do it. I don't eat Chick-fil-A. I don't like Chick-fil-A. I think it's bland.
Then why are you talking about it? You said.
Hello. I'm Robin, and I'm 70, and I'm struggling.
I'll be right behind you.
You said Chick-fil-A so many damn times. I want it again.
You know, seeing videos like the one we just watched, it gives me hope. It gives me hope that maybe we are getting somewhere. Because if you have been subscribed to my channel for a while, then you know that over the last year or so, I've covered a lot of stories involving crazy situations. But what is even crazier is that people come out in droves by the thousands to support these crazy situations online. For example, the Carmelo Anthony story. A black kid stabs a white kid and kills him at a school track meet over a petty argument that was over a seating situation. Usually, most rational people would say, hey, that is bad. We don't support this. We don't want kids stabbing each other and killing each other at school track meets. I mean, fighting each other is already bad enough. You don't want kids killing each other in school. But of course, because we live in this day and age where people support some of the craziest stuff you could imagine, thousands of people spoke out online and they supported what Carmelo Anthony did. They said that he did the right thing, that they would encourage their kids to do the same. And then they
What? Am I lost here? I thought we were at Chick-fil-A.
for this kid. Until this day, there's a fan base surrounding him. That
A fan base for a kid that stabbed another kid. Wow.
And then months after that situation, the government shut down. And we went a few weeks there where people weren't getting their food stamps. And thousands of people came online and they started threatening the grocery stores that they were going to steal everything. They were going to rob people who were buying their own groceries. They were going to attack or kill the employees. They were going to bum rush the Walmart greeters, the old ladies that check your receipt at the door. They were going to attack them. And you just had tons of people online coming out and supporting it. And here's the real kicker. Not only do people come online and support this crazy behavior, if you speak out against it, you're labeled as the bad person. So when I was speaking out against Carmelo Anthony killing a kid at a track meet, I was considered the bad person, not the kid who killed someone. I was the bad person for speaking out against it because he was black, and you must be racist if you have a problem with black people killing white kids, right? And then take it to the EBT food stamps situation, okay? During the government shutdown, I put out tons of videos about this called the EBT Wars. If you spoke out against it, you were a bad person that was looking down on
Should have been no reason why you shut that down.
down on people of color simply because
Just shut down the ATF, the FBI.
And beating up the old ladies there that work there and stuff. So I was worried that when it came to this Chick-fil-A booty bouncing, titty twerking, or maybe we should flip that around,
no way.
twerking titty bouncing video, I was afraid that we would see more of the same. And for a while there, for a second there, it looked like it was headed in that direction. Because people were literally speaking out in defense of the titty bouncers, and they were speaking out against Chick-fil-A, saying that Chick-fil-A was racist and bigoted, and they hate black people, and blacktivity is what they were calling it. And they were spinning it as if, this is a good look for Chick-fil-A. That Chick-fil-A was angry and jealous and upset that black people were doing something good that painted Chick-fil-A in a positive light that would show that they're less racist. If you just allow obese black women to come bounce their titties around your french fries and chicken nuggets, it's actually a good look. That's what some people were trying to say. They were trying to defend the titty bouncing and the booty popping. Gay Chick-fil-A managers.
What do you think? You think Ralph would go there just for watch that?
Chicken sandwiches. They were defending this. And they were trying to say that Chick-fil-A and other people were against this, not because of the booty bouncing and titty popping, but because they're racist. If you have a problem with this, you're racist. That's what they were trying to say. But for the first time in a long time, I'm seeing people step up. I'm seeing people step up from all different backgrounds, and they're speaking out against this nonsense. And we didn't see this with Carmelo Anthony. We didn't see this much with the EBT wars. At least not as much. It seemed like the craziest voices were dominating then. But for
Booty
the first
bopping.
time in a while, it seems like rational voices
Well,
are leading
I'd
the
go there and eat.
conversation. And it might not seem like a big deal. It's just this weird viral Chick-fil-A video. But I think it
Just
says a
don't
lot
expect
about
nothing out of
society.
me,
I think
ladies.
a lot of people are fed up. And every time we have one of these crazy situations happen, and you have the internet crazies come out and support the nonsense, I think it's driving people to the point where they're more willing to speak out now. I think people are understanding the importance, even when it's stupid stuff online, like the Chick-fil-A video. Sometimes it's important to call certain things out if you don't want your society headed into a certain direction. Like, we don't want our society headed towards titty bouncing at Chick-fil-A. You know, I think we have to.
Wonder how much of that shit went on with that other restaurant where, what was it called? Hooters?
Draw the line here. Because for a second I thought, damn, are we really going to have to sit here and see 2 months of people crying about racism because some Chick-fil-A employees got fired for that crazy video? But no, more rational voices are speaking out, and they're leading the conversation. And I'm seeing people that I wouldn't expect come out and literally try to shoot this nonsense down. In fact, I have a video right here that I want to show you. Let's roll this clip really quickly, and then I'll be right back with more thoughts.
This is the bariatric gelatin bedtime recipe that took me from 198 to 147 in just weeks. It's natural.
It's new TikTok trend. Like the whole Chick-fil-A staff fired. I keep trying to tell y'all, bro. Y'all got to stop doing things on company time. Especially when you're doing things that goes against what the company believes in. Y'all at Chick-fil-A, one of the only places that closes on Sunday. And y'all in there shaking y'all titties. And you got people in there with no titties shaking their titties. Everybody in there just going around titty bouncing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all thought y'all was going to keep y'all job? Oh, no. Certain places don't play that. Like, I've been here, you can't even have, like, visible tattoos, colored hair. You know, I can work there. So a lot of things that they don't go for at Chick-fil-A. And the fact that y'all really sat up there and thought y'all was the coolest crew, no, you're the fire crew. Y'all got to learn, bro. Stop doing that on company time, trying to chase this social media clout. It's not going to get you where you want to go. I'm sorry to tell y'all that, bro, but at some point, stop putting your money at jeopardy for BS. You know what I'm saying? Stop putting your money at jeopardy for temporary clout and, social media fame. It's not going to get you what you want. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Now, if you're still here, let me know down in the comments below. I want to know who my real ones are. And if you're one of the real ones, please do me a favor. Smash that like button. Drop a comment below. Share the video. Those are 3 free, quick, and easy ways that you could support the channel. If you want to take your support further, you can always donate Cash App or Super Thanks. Always greatly appreciated. Now, with that being said, once again, I am just happy that finally for once, and it's not much, but listen, when you get deep into the weeds of things like I do on this channel, and you have to see all of the madness out there on the internet, when you have to constantly expose yourself to these people who are losing their minds and supporting some of the craziest stuff you can imagine, it's a good feeling when every now and then you get that one story where most people can agree that, hey, this is wrong, or hey, we don't support this, right? Because that's what really brings people together as a society. Okay? It's not always your common interest. Sometimes it's a common enemy. Or something like, hey, we can all universally agree that we don't support this, or we don't like that, or that is bad. At some point, I'm not sure exactly when. I always say around a decade ago. It may have been longer. It may have been, maybe not as long. But at some point, we stopped universally agreeing on what was right and wrong.
Okay, so you're going over and over on this, dude.
Certain things, but there were
cut it off. Yeah, man.
Everyone was like, hey, that's bad. No one wants to do that. No one should do that. And it didn't matter what race you were. It didn't matter how you voted. It didn't matter even hardly what religion you were sometimes. It was just like, hey, these things are universally bad. But about 10 years or so ago, it's like half of our society went to the upside down. They tried to flip things upside
coffee,
down.
please. Order.
And things that were just always
yeah, why don't you
natural,
just show more of this while you're flapping your fucking gums,
things
dude?
That were never natural, things that we all agreed were bad.
Boom, 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 boom.
Not just okay, it's a good thing.
Listen closely, because this is a
solemn drive to coffee place, order a coffee.
pair of dentures you
Flash
ever have to buy. Here is what your dentist will never tell you. Out of that $15,000 bill, $14,000 of it is simply paying for their high-rise rent and luxury cars.
I'm too tired tonight.
I am a technician from a precision...
Not understanding. Drive-through coffee place. Here, I guess, where you're talking.
Right? And
order a coffee. I flash you for a tip.
Around the 90s, we were coming together.
And a spot of whipped cream, please.
And then everything got flipped upside down. And it feels like half of our society feels as if they're forced to support some of the...
You're going on, dude.
We can't agree on those things.
That's why I got off this guy.
Maybe we can agree.
But I found Fast Play. That works good. Fast forward. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you're talking about. I think we got into Lime. She's not doing good, and I'm not either. So just bear with me.
Good day, this is Dimitri Lascaris coming to you from Chania, Crete in southern Greece on April 3rd, 2000. A report from the hospital is quite different from seeing the video footage and photography out of Gaza, however terrifying that may have been. And as a result, I broke down in tears. And unbeknownst to me, somebody in the hospital room caught me on video, an Iranian journalist, and the video was...
Okay, this whole fucking thing ain't working. This is unfucking believable. And it forced a fucking update, and this is what's been going on. So, I'll give him a thumbs up. Fucking Jew bastards. Wasn't running this bad this morning. What do you figure, Leslie? You want to say so long? I'll see you maybe next week. I really can't put up with this shit, man. I'm too frustrated. I don't know what the fuck going on. I gotta look to see if I got tincture. I got tincture. I don't know if I got any juice for it, though. Well, I hope you have a good yeah, I'm trying. Trump evidence. Shot down aircraft today, 4 loss. You know, I mean, we go to these fields, and we did, I think, like Monday. And the grass is pretty short, but I don't know. I just feel real awful. That's upcoming for tomorrow. Why don't we do this one? I'll hang out. Dog training. Something simple.
A few days ago, we celebrated his 19th birthday.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's crazy. We wanted to prove to the world that fresh food has a meaningful impact.
Sure does.
Today we are going to be bringing a professional dog trainer called Dilnaz to work with Muffin. Now, if you don't know who Muffin is, she's a terrified rescue that we rescued about 10 days ago. It's going to...
This fucking guy's still playing on this one dog.
My aims aren't very good.
There you go.
Hopefully she'll get that other one. Brilliant.
Are you doing eye contact so that it'll be easier to do training when?
Yes. Yeah. And also to teach her that looking at me is a good thing. It's not like horrible thing. So wait for her to turn back towards me.
She's so cute.
She's so funny and all. So I'm going to wait for her to look towards me. She's giving me a bit of a side eye. Okay. Yes. Oh, my aim's improving. So as she turns towards me, so I'm not looking directly at her. I've just got her in my peripheral vision. And I'm also trying not to stare at Scout because this isn't a great situation where, because if I stare straight, I'll be staring at Scout. So I'm trying not to look at either one of them.
She can get that one.
Yeah.
Under your belly, I think. Two for that. Like on your legs. Just giving me eye.
Oh, is there a treat there?
There is a treat there, but she looks like she wants to settle.
It looks like Muffin is done, bless her, so it's time to bring Kobe and Moki down to see Dilnaz. I've been hiding.
Pizza. Huh? Pizza?
Pizza?
Guy's got everything in this world. This big piece
God.
of shit.
This dude I said pizza.
Worrying about what people are recording.
Came around, back around.
Maybe you'll like this one.
I guess he wants some pizza.
They're playing around with these psycho dogs. Ain't that no, Karen. I didn't watch your channel for that though.
Don't film me, sir. I'm gonna call the police.
Boy, they're brave, huh?
No, 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 no. No police, no police.
I'm calling them.
No, no, no. No police, no police.
Well, on government property. Okay, well, I'll film him then and go take him to the police department.
No, no, please, no. You're weird. You're rude, miss.
So are you.
What do you mean? How am I rude? I give you a peace sign.
Go get a job.
This is my job.
He just came in and he's filming me now. He's following me. 214-57. Okay.
It's crazy. I go in the building and she says, and then look, you can hear her saying, I'm following her. I'm all the way over here. Just walk in the building. And you're touching me? What's wrong with you?
Well, don't move. Don't move. And I won't touch you.
You're not really lucky I'm a nice guy. Hold on. Let me just get your plate real quick.
Yeah.
There you go.
You're a jerk.
Says the one that comes up and, like, runs up into me. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, lady?
What's wrong with you?
What do you mean? What did I do wrong?
Filming people.
Wait, what about the cameras all on the street, though? Do you get mad at those cameras? What about dash cams? Right. Okay. And there Karen goes again with another 911 call because, oh no, he got my VIN number, which literally only gives him maybe car details. Like, you're around. When they demand like answers, it's like it's what you call like a Karen, basically. Yeah, Karen. They create. I appreciate you.
I like what you just did.
Yes.
I do that too.
I appreciate you. Oh, yes.
Long sleeves to open the door.
How you doing? Thanks for joining in. What do you mean?
Who are you?
What do you mean?
What's your name?
Why do you want to know
Why
my
are you
name?
filming everybody here?
Okay, I'll tell you.
Why?
I got you. I'll tell you my name and everything about. Whoa, what's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you, punk?
I'm curious why you're filming me.
Yeah. Okay, but he's attacking me. Yeah, he can't do that. Right. Yeah. So I was trying to have a conversation with him, but then he just decided to attack. So you're on camera everywhere and you're in public, okay? Yeah.
Why are you specifically filming us right now?
Because he was recording me across the parking lot, so I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And then he got upset.
Right into the
And then,
parking lot.
When I came in,
Camera.
when I came walking up, you were filming me, and I didn't.
Yeah, I film everybody in public. It's a part of what I do.
You don't have permission.
No, I do have permission.
Why?
Yo, relax, dude. What's wrong with you? Why is he attacking me? What is wrong with you?
My wife said,
Relax, dude.
Wow.
Relax. Go on with your day, bro.
Hey, so let's stop filming.
No, I'm going to continue to record. Most definitely going to continue to record.
Okay,
I have that right to record. Yes, you can.
I
Yes, we have rights.
have a right to.
Yes, we're recording. You don't have a right to that in public. You can be recorded in public. There's cameras everywhere, dash cams. People can record you in public.
Yeah, but it's making me very uncomfortable. You're trying to make me
uncomfortable isn't the law, though. The uncomfortable isn't the law, though.
filming everyone's coming and going.
And don't educate them on the song about that.
They can come in. They can come do it. I would feel better if police were here.
Yeah.
And I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, why would you come and get in the middle of it then? Like now you're gonna get recorded.
I feel like you're not being. I want to make sure you're okay.
I'm okay. As long as he doesn't touch you, I'm okay. But he did already touch me. I'm gonna keep my distance away from him.
I came out here because I was in.
I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you because you got in the middle of it and you helped
de-escalate the situation. So I'm being nice with you. But I'm just saying we have the right to record in public. Anybody and everybody, there doesn't have to be permission.
Okay, but when someone asks you to stop filming, I think the respectful thing is to stop filming.
Well, I mean, it doesn't make much sense. If you come up to me and come and get in my... Relax, dude. You don't even know who I am. Why are you attacking me?
Let's just wait and then.
I don't care about pressing charges. It's no big deal.
We're not really discussing anything right now.
Yeah, I don't care about pressing charges. You can just go on with your day.
I know you're trying to make us angry.
No, I'm not trying to make anybody angry. I'm not trying. No, I have the right to. I can say what I want. I have the right to free speech. And my free speech is that he can go on with his day. I'm not. You're the one touching me, attacking me, bro. Look at you. Who's intimidating? Really? Are you crazy? Holy cow! I guess so. I guess so.
Oh, he's still with this guy? Just in
When you
time,
have
huh?
everything you need to unlock your best workout, like free fitness training and best-in-class equipment, you can give everything. Well, as long as you don't get it behind, don't trail it behind.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're trailing behind them.
Oh, yeah. That's not what I did. Yeah.
They don't want you filming them.
Oh, this chick's wearing a
Well, this
mask.
is what happened. Is he got out of his truck and was recording, and I was like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" You know, saying, "Hey, like, thanks for joining in." And then he came across to me and immediately attacked me.
What do you mean attack?
Like he grabbed at my camera, like try to rush at me. Yeah, I got it on camera. Yeah, I got it on camera. Yeah, he's calling the police on himself. If anything, I literally backed up and tried to de-escalate. Yeah. So basically, you're in public. You have the right to record on, especially at government places. You have the right to record and have First Amendment activities here. So you have the right to record, which I do appreciate you actually recording. And we can have dialogue in places like this. We can talk, we can chat, we can record video, and we have that right to do so as long as we're not being criminals about it. You know.
Well, I would like to say if they go on that post office, I wouldn't follow it.
Oh, I don't like to get people's business stuff. I usually that's the reason why I don't get in trouble when I do what I do, is because I follow the law very closely.
Well, they'll be here.
Yeah. Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate you.
I just don't go on. You have the right to be.
Yeah.
Wow. It's a good story. But these people are probably all on camera anyway.
Right. Exactly.
No one touched anybody, so we're just.
Are you sure about that? I got it on camera. He came at me and touched. Yeah, there's always that person who takes the side of the aggressor, and that's you. But I know, but he factually attacked me. He assault. You know, you don't even have to have touch for it to be considered assault. Did you know that? You know,
I appreciate you.
like I said, you don't have to have touch for it to be assault. Rushing at somebody and trying to grab their camera is assault. That's the law, Texas law. She says she feels uncomfortable, but yet she's putting herself in very uncomfortable situations, trying to get in the middle of a fight. Also, getting on camera.
I don't know what that word is.
So it doesn't really make much sense. People say one thing and then do the other. If she was uncomfortable, then she wouldn't have stuck around and done this. Instead, that's what she's doing. And I tried to kindly educate her on the law, and they're in denial about it too. I wonder why. Is it because I'm recording? I mean, it's literally just because I'm recording video. Literally just because I'm exercising my free will in a public place. I didn't see any keys drop, but I'm happy to help you look. This is your vehicle right here?
Well, I mean, that's okay. In there.
Well, maybe you dropped it under the...
Well, no, I dropped it earlier.
I didn't see any keys, but I'll take a look for you. I checked inside, and I checked with the attendant in there, and she didn't see any keys in there. I didn't see any keys on the floor in there. Did you already checked your... Oh, where? Oh, wow, they're so small. They blended in with the cement. Well, there you go.
You're upsetting me.
Well, look, ma'am, all I'm doing is a simple exercise of our rights. We have the right to record and be in public places. You get reported, 100 times a day, wherever you go, by dash cams. There's cameras all around here. And you know what we can do is we can actually request and get that footage ourselves. So people can get their footage of you without you even knowing. But I'm standing here knowingly in a government place. I'm not at your house. I'm not doing anything. And I'm very nice. I'm very kind. What I do is, a lot of people love it. A lot of people do. You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
Well, it's just an exercise of our rights. So you have the right to record me just like I can record you.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Can you take me off your camera?
What do you mean?
I want to be off your camera.
Can you explain that a little bit for me?
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Taxes.
I think I'll stay single.
Taxing.
What do you think? Oh, don't hit the curb.
Are you okay, ma'am?
The fucking Mercedes Benz acting like that.
Yeah, these people, they finally learned something. Hey, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, I got the coffee over there about they said, oh man, guys, I'm so sure you go through a lot of grief with it. Do these people not know when they want everybody be in video everywhere you go in this life?
I don't know. I guess not, dude. I guess not.
Why they do that? You know, I'm tired about you when we walk in. I guarantee there's cameras in this post office, there's cameras every store you go in, everybody knows.
Everywhere, dude. I appreciate you.
Anyway, have a good one.
Thank you, sir.
Look, this old lady trying to get more friends.
I don't know if she's okay.
Well, we've called them twice, so okay.
Everyone's learning that we have the freedom to do this today. Holy cow. Ooh. Oh, crap.
Oh, wow. A fucking Mercedes Benz gonna blow a circuit board and you're gonna be shit out of luck.
Oh my God, are you crazy? Yo, it's crazy because she rolled her window down to talk to me. Ma'am, are you okay? Ma'am, is everything okay? Is everything okay, ma'am?
It's not okay. Thank you.
What do you mean it's not okay? What's not okay? What exactly is not okay?
I'm not against you, friend.
Oh, I appreciate it.
I'm not against you. I just feel like people are feeling very uncomfortable.
No, that's the thing about what I do is I educate people that you can report it 100 times a day. No, there's not. This is the best way to educate. Because the education system has failed. What's up, bro? How you doing? I'm doing well.
And she gone, another Karen that just makes a fool of herself and is entitled, and now she's got to leave because she's too scared of a man with a cellular device. What a shame.
Nice smile. I like your shirt, too. That's a beautiful shirt. And a hat, too. Yes, ma'am. I'm just doing a simple exercise of our rights today, recording in public, just exercising the First Amendment today. Yes, ma'am. Ooh, police. Copper. How y'all doing today? It's a little bit of a windy day. Yeah, dude. Oh. I never followed you, ma'am.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
She's lying. You're good. I literally helped her find her key, and she's trying to lie on me, bear false witness on me, after I tried to help her find her key.
So apparently, this is the thinnest, most durable phone case ever, and it's only possible because of one thing: Aramid fiber. Aramid fiber is engineered to stay tough, even when it's...
Oh, wow.
So they're gonna let they're gonna not even bother to ask if I'm okay or anything. They're just gonna let this guy go away after he was the aggressor and attacked me. Uh, so he's gonna just go away scot-free after he attacked somebody and called and wasted the police resources. He's getting away scot-free. It's crazy how upside down everything is, and the police are being shilling cops. They're gonna loop around and come make sure everything's okay. Crazy, bro. Crazy. What's up? I'm sorry? Yeah, I'm just saying hello to the people today. How you doing? Good. How are you? It's a wonderful day, thank you. Hello, hello. I like those shades. Oh, I'm just saying hello to the people we're recording it today. Oh, that's a little loud. Chatting with everybody. Yep, have a good day. Hold on. Y'all got some fire fits on. Y'all look wonderful. Love it. I really like that walking stick. You're welcome. What's going on? How you doing? Everything's good, man. I'm just saying hello to everybody today. Yes, sir. Yeah, have a good one, man. I like that shirt. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Let's figure Leslie, I'm about shot. See you in a couple of days. Have a good night. Yeah, that was pretty fucked up shit right there. Whatever. Have a good night. I hope your back gets better and you have a good weekend.